This tutorial will cover how to create presentations and spreadsheets in Google Docs. From the Create button over at the left-hand side, select whichever option you want. I will start by selecting Presentation. You will notice that the screen looks just like or very similar to a PowerPoint screen presentation. I want to point out one thing about Google Docs, and that is the file name is called Untitled Presentation. In the Documents application, the file name stayed untitled until you changed it. But in the Presentation program, on the first slide where it says click to add title, whatever you add here will become the file name. Notice up at the top left now it says My Presentation, and that is the file name. If you know how to use PowerPoint, you'll probably find this to be very easy to use. One thing I do want to mention is that to add new slides, over at the left-hand side it says you are currently on slide 1 of 1, and then there is a plus button where you can add another new slide, and you can select the slide type, and then there is an X where you can delete the current slide. And the middle folder is just to create a duplicate, so if I clicked that, I would just end up with a duplicate of the first slide. Other than that, I think you'll find this to be very much like a PowerPoint presentation. Now to go back to the home page, I will come back to go up to the tab at the top and click the X button, and I am back, and there is my presentation. Now I'm going to add a spreadsheet. I will click the Create button and then go down and select the Spreadsheet option. If you are familiar with Excel spreadsheet or any other type of spreadsheet, you will find the tools within the Google Docs spreadsheet to be very similar. I'm not going to try to teach you how to create a spreadsheet in this presentation, merely to show you that it's very similar to every other spreadsheet program that you've used. At the bottom you will notice that you have one sheet which you can rename or duplicate or copy, and you can add additional sheets just by clicking the plus button, and now you have two sheets that you can go back and forth and work on. So very similar. It will stay untitled regardless of any information you put in these cells right here. So when you close out of the spreadsheet by clicking X on the tab at the top, it will say Untitled Spreadsheet. You can then right click and rename it, or you can click the checkbox and select Rename from the drop down menu.